Chief of Russia's Supreme Court has died suddenly in Moscow. She had been appointed just over a year ago after the unexpected death of her predecessor. Both deaths, occurring within a short span, have drawn serious attention. Podnosova was handpicked by President Vladimir Putin, making her one of the most powerful legal figures in the country. So far, no cause of death has been revealed, and the Kremlin remains silent, with two top court heads gone under mysterious circumstances. Questions loom large over Russia's judiciary. Well, joining us to discuss this sudden death, Professor Georgi Toleraya, an international affairs expert, joining us live from Moscow. Thank you ever so much, Professor Toleraya, for being here. What's your initial reaction to this sudden death around a year after the sudden death of her predecessor?
Well, I understand it is not sudden, unfortunately. She's been long suffering from oncology, from some long-term disease. So it's tragic, but not unexpected. And I don't see any kind of conspiracy behind this. It's just sad, and I want to express my condolences to the family, but it's not that something that has any political meaning or any political background, I think.
Professor
Toleraya.
Toleraya.
She was a very well respected judge, specializing in economic affairs, in economic cases, so well known in her profession. So I don't think anything abnormal about it.
Professor Toleraya, I do want to draw attention. I appreciate what you're saying, but I do want to draw attention to questions that are being raised by some experts and geopolitical thinkers regarding this death, but also the death around a year ago to the predecessor. Also, a minister recently found dead as well, unexpectedly. Is there a wider question that needs to be raised about these deaths and more research into them specifically? Because so far the Kremlin have said nothing.
Well, even if the questions are to be raised, this particular death has nothing to do with it, because Minister Starovoy's suicide was an abnormal thing, of course. That was something really tragic and unexpected, but that has nothing to do with the current death. And just trying to tie one to other is it's just artificial and a low-level journalism.
Yes, Professor Toleraya, thank you ever so much for taking the time to speak with us. Any further updates we get